Hi and everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is explore yourselves, banking and general knowledge etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 13th May 2025 Tuesday. Bengali date 29 বৈশাখ 1432. As per Benimadhav Sil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Pratipad and up to 2311 hours and after that Krishna Ditya. Today is Nakshatra, Visakha Nakshatra and up to 0818 hours and after that Anuradha Nakshatra. Today is 133rd day of the year. There are then 232 days left in 2025. Today is 19th Tuesday of 2025. Today is Naroda Jayanti. Naroda Jayanti is a Hindu festival that celebrates the birth of devotee Narada Muni, a divine sage and messenger of the gods, known for his devotion to Lord Vishnu and his role as a cosmic communicator. Observed on the Pratipat Tithi of Krishna Paksha in the month of Jyeshtha, usually in May, this day honors Narada's contributions to spreading spiritual wisdom, music, and news across the three worlds. Devotees, especially musicians and spiritual seekers, pay homage to Narada by reading scriptures like the Narada Bhakti Sutra and engaging in devotional songs, prayers, and discussions about his teachings and stories from the Puranas. Each character symbolizes the power of bhakti, devotion, and the importance of righteous communication. Today is Top Gun Day. Top Gun Day observed celebrated on May 13 as is an official fan holiday dedicated to the iconic 1986 film Top Gun, starring Tom Cruise as the daring naval aviator Pete Maverick Mitchell. The day honors the movie's cultural impact, its thrilling aerial dogfights, memorable quotes, and its influence on pop culture and military aviation enthusiasm. Fans celebrate by rewatching the film, quoting classic lines like "I feel the need for speed," dressing in aviator jackets and sunglasses, and sharing tributes online. The date was chosen by fans simply for its catchy ring and to commemorate the film's legacy and its enduring appeal across generations. Today is World Cocktail Day. World Cocktail Day, observed annually on May 13, is a global celebration of cocktails, the art of mixing drinks, combining spirits, liquors, and other ingredients to create flavorful and creative beverages. The date marks the publication of the first definition of a cocktail in 1806 in a New York newspaper, where it was described as a stimulating liquor composed of spirits, sugar, water, and bitters. On this day, bars, restaurants, and enthusiasts around the world raise a glass to toast the history, craftsmanship, and social enjoyment that cocktails represent. Whether it's a classic like a martini or a modern mix, World Cocktail Day encourages both professionals and amateurs to explore, experiment, and enjoy responsibly. Today is International Hummus Day. International Hummus Day, celebrated on May 13, is a fun and flavorful global event dedicated to honoring hummus, the beloved Middle Eastern dip made from chickpeas, tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic. This creamy and nutritious dish has gained international popularity for its rich taste, health benefits, and versatility as a snack or meal accompaniment. The day was launched in 2012 to bring people together through a shared love of hummus and to promote cultural unity and healthy eating. Celebrations often include hummus-themed events, recipe sharing, and social media posts, encouraging everyone to enjoy and appreciate this ancient and wholesome food. Today is National Apple Pie Day. National Apple Pie Day, celebrated on May 13 in the United States, honors one of the country's most iconic and beloved desserts, apple pie. Often associated with American culture and the phrase as American as apple pie, this classic treat features a flaky crust filled with spiced, sweetened apples and is enjoyed warm or cold, often with a scoop of vanilla ice cream. The day celebrates the pie's rich history, which traces back to European settlers who brought apple pie recipes to America. On this day, bakeries, restaurants, and home cooks whip up apple pies to enjoy with family and friends, savoring a dessert that represents comfort, tradition, and national pride. Today is Leprechaun Day. Leprechaun Day, celebrated on May 13, is a light-hearted, unofficial holiday dedicated to the mischievous and magical creatures from Irish folklore known as leprechauns, often depicted as small bearded men wearing green coats and hats. Leprechauns are famously associated with hidden pots of gold at the end of the rainbow and their clever, tricky nature. While not a traditional Irish holiday, Leprechaun Day is a fun way to enjoy Irish myths and fairy tales outside of St. Patrick's Day. People celebrate by dressing in green, sharing leprechaun themed stories, crafts, or decorations, and embracing the playful spirit of these legendary tricksters. Today is Cup Drop Day. Cup Drop Day, observed on May 13, is an unofficial holiday that recognizes the small but mighty cup drop, a soothing remedy used for generations to relieve sore throats, suppress coughs, and ease throat irritation. Whether made with menthol, honey herbs, or eucalyptus, cough drops have become a staple in medicine cabinets around the world. This day celebrates their role in providing comfort during cold and allergy seasons and also honors the innovation behind their creation and evolution. People may mark the day by learning about the history, trying new flavors, or simply appreciating the relief these little lozenges bring during times of illness. Today is National Crouton Day. National Crouton Day, celebrated on May 13, is a fun and tasty observance dedicated to the humble crouton, those crunchy, seasoned bread cubes that add texture and flavor to salads, soups, and more. Originating from the French word crouton, meaning little crust, croutons have become a staple in kitchens and restaurants alike for their versatility and satisfying crunch. This day encourages food lovers to get creative with homemade or gourmet croutons, experimenting with different breads, seasonings, and uses beyond just salad toppings. Whether tossed onto a Caesar salad or enjoyed as a snack, National Crouton Day is all about celebrating this crispy culinary delight. Today is National Fruit Cocktail Day. National Fruit Cocktail Day is celebrated every year on May 13th to honor the refreshing and colorful mix of diced fruits, often enjoyed as a light snack of dessert. This day highlights the versatility and convenience of fruit cocktail, whether served straight from a can, freshly prepared at home, or used in salad, desserts, and even beverages. Popular in school lunches and family gatherings, fruit cocktail represents a nutritious and sweet treat that combines fruits like peaches, pears, grapes, pineapples, and cherries. The day encourages people to indulge in this fruity delight and perhaps try making their own version using seasonal fruits. Today is National Frog Jumping Day. National Frog Jumping Day is celebrated on May 13th each year, inspired by Mark Twain's famous short story, The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County. This quirky and fun holiday honors the tale's humorous spirit and the tradition of frog jumping contests, especially in Calaveras County, California, where an annual frog jumping competition draws participants and spectators alike. The day encourages people of all ages to enjoy some light-hearted fun, perhaps by learning about frogs, hosting toy frogs races, or even reading Twain's classic story. It's a celebration of both literature and whimsy, coping with creativity and joy. Today is International PMO Day. International PMO Day, observed on the second Tuesday of May each year, is a global initiative to recognize and celebrate the contributions of project management offices and project management professionals across all industries. The day highlights the vital role PMOs play in driving organizational success by ensuring effective project governance, aligning strategy with execution, and enhancing delivery through structure and oversight. It is a time for organizations to acknowledge the hard work of their PMO teams, share best practices, and promote awareness about the value of project management. Events, webinars, and discussions are often held worldwide to foster collaboration, innovation, and professional growth within the PMO community. Today is birth anniversary of Sir Ronald Ross, 13th May 1857 to 16th September 1932. Sir Ronald Ross was a British physician and Nobel Prize winning scientist best known for his groundbreaking discovery in 1897 that malaria is transmitted by the bite of infected Anopheles mosquitoes. Born on May 13, 1857 in India, Ross's research revolutionized the understanding and prevention of malaria, a deadly disease that had plagued humanity for centuries. His work laid the foundations for modern epidemiology and tropical medicine. In recognition of his contribution to medical science, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine in 1902, becoming the first British Nobel laureate in this category. Ross's legacy continues to influence global health efforts in combating mosquito-borne diseases. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Fridtjof Nansen, 10th October 1861 to 13th May 1930. Fridtjof Nansen was a renowned Norwegian explorer, scientist, diplomat, and humanitarian, best known for his daring Arctic expeditions and his significant contributions to polar research in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Born on October 10, 1861, Nansen gained international fame after leading the first crossing of Greenland's interior in 1888 and later attempting to reach the North Pole aboard the Fram. Beyond exploration, he was a respected oceanographer and a dedicated humanitarian. As a League of Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, he helped stateless people after World War I, earning the Nobel Peace Prize in 1922. His introduction of the Nansen passport provided identity papers for displaced persons and remains a symbol of refugee rights today. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, 13th May 1905 to 11th February 1977. Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed was the fifth president of India, serving from 1974 until his death in 1977, and was the second Muslim to hold the country's highest constitutional office. Born on May 13, 1905, in Delhi, he was a prominent lawyer and freedom fighter who joined the Indian National Congress and played an active role in India's independence movement. Even being imprisoned during the Quit India movement, as president, he is most remembered for his controversial decision to sign the Proclamation of Emergency in 1975, granting Prime Minister Indira Gandhi sweeping powers. Despite the political turbulence of his presidency, Ahmed was respected for his simplicity, loyalty, and dedication to public service. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Sukanta Bhattacharya, 15th August 1926 to 13th May 1947. Sukanta Bhattacharya was a brilliant Bengali poet and writer celebrated for his revolutionary and socially conscious poetry that gave voice to the struggles of the working class and the oppressed. Born on August 15, 1926 in Kolkata, he was deeply influenced by Marxist ideology and became active in leftist movements during British colonial rule. Despite his short life, he died of tuberculosis at just 21. Sukanta left behind a powerful body of work, including his iconic poetry collection Sarpotro, which resonated with themes of hunger, injustice, and youthful idealism. Often compared to Nazrul Islam for his fiery spirit, Sukanta's poems continue to inspire generations with their raw emotion and commitment to social change. Today is death anniversary of Mr. R.K. Narayan, 10th October 1906 to 13th May 2001. R.K. Narayan was one of India's most celebrated English language novelists, best known for creating the fictional South Indian town of Malgudi, which served as the charming backdrop for many of his stories. Born on October 10, 1906 in Madras, now Chennai, Narayan had a unique talent for capturing the everyday lives, emotions, and struggles of ordinary Indians with gentle humor, simplicity, and deep insight. His most famous works include Swami and Friends, The Guide, and Malgudi Days, the latter of which was adapted into a beloved television series. Narayan's writing bridged the gap between Indian culture and global audiences, earning him numerous honors, including the Sahitya Academy Award and the Padma Bhushan. His legacy endures as a pioneer of modern Indian literature in English. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Charles Edward Gilhume, 15th February 1861 to 13th May 1938. Charles Edward Gilhume was a Swiss physicist renowned for his groundbreaking work in precision measurements and the discovery of nickel steel alloys with unique thermal properties, most notably Invar and Elinvar. Born on February 15, 1861 in Switzerland, Gouleme's development of these alloys revolutionized the field of scientific instruments as they significantly reduced errors caused by temperature changes in measuring devices like clocks and geodetic equipment. His contributions to metrology earned him the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1920. He dedicated researchers at the International Bureau of Weights and Measures. Guillaume's work laid a vital foundation for precision engineering and standardization in science and industry. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Baron Georges Cuvier, 23rd August 1769 to 13th May 1832. Baron Georges Cuvier was a pioneering French naturalist and zoologist widely regarded as the founding father of paleontology and comparative anatomy. Born on August 23, 1769, Cuvier revolutionized scientific understanding by establishing extinction as a real phenomenon and developing the concept of catastrophism to explain the fossil record. He meticulously studied and classified a vast array of animals, both living and extinct, and his comparative approach laid the groundwork for modern taxonomy and evolutionary biology. Although he opposed early evolutionary theories like those of Lamarck, his systematic methods and influential work helped shape 19th century biology and the development of natural sciences in Europe. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Ben Roy Mottelson, 9th July 1926 to 13th May 2022. Ben Roy Mottelson was an American Danish physicist renowned for his groundbreaking work in nuclear physics, particularly for his contributions to the understanding of the structure of atomic nuclei. Born on July 9, 1926 in Chicago, he later moved to Denmark where he collaborated with physicist Age Bohr. Together they developed the collective model of the atomic nucleus which explained how nuclear shapes and behaviors could deviate from spherical symmetry due to the interaction between individual particles and the overall motion of the nucleus. This pioneering work earned Mottelson, Bohr, and James Rainwater the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1975. Mottelson's research profoundly influenced nuclear theory and deepened the scientific community's understanding of the fundamental forces within the atom. Today is death anniversary of Miss Alice Munro, 10th July 1931 to 13th May 2024. Alice Munro is a celebrated Canadian author widely regarded as one of the greatest contemporary writers of short fiction. Born on July 10, 1931 in Wingham, Ontario, Munro is known for her exceptional ability to craft deeply human and emotionally resonant stories that often explore themes of love, loss, family, and the complexities of everyday life, particularly in rural Canada. Her writing is characterized by its clarity, subtlety, subtlety and keen psychological insight. Munro was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature in 2013, praised for her mastery of the short story form. Her notable works include Dance of the Happy Shades, The Moons of Jupiter, and The Dear Life, and the stories continue to be celebrated for their nuanced portrayal of ordinary lives with extraordinary depth. Thank you very much for your patience. Request for like, share, and subscribe.